Hello and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. In the last episode, in the last part was a mini episode where it was just basically on the phone. That was about the Echo, which is the river that we're going to be traveling down, I believe. We're on a boat, and there was a woolly mammoth on it for some reason. And I'm really excited for this next act, and it's going to be good. So let's go. Whoa. There it is, right there. Is it? Looks like it almost looked like it made that noise. That was obviously like a foghorn. Right? Unless this mammoth can somehow imitate one. Right, here we go. Manual. We're looking at a manual, and we are a guy that I've never seen before. So this is interesting. 5.4 context backlash. General wear on the gesture gear mounting apparatus 5A/1 may result in undesirable play between teeth in the context and history of state machine gears, causing stuttering, slippage, resetting, skippage. Oh, I am Will. Okay. This is not all that helpful. Table of contents. Introduction. 1. Installation. 2. Orientations. Order of operations. 3. Hey, why is it 3 after 4? 3. The passage of time. 5. Gestures. And 6. Final notes. Let's see. I'm gonna throw the manual in the river. My savior, my friend, you're in a bad... Oh, that's Will. A friend here is in a bad way. Any insight? Time to put the man out to pasture. Oh, I feel certain she's got a few trips left in her. If only she had a more capable surgeon. Sadly, mechanics are in short supply down here. I think this setting is too romantic and scares them off. What brings you down to Echo tonight? I always end up here eventually. The river is like that. It's always has been. I picked you up at the bureau tonight. Never seen you that far up the river before. Hope that doesn't mean you've been traveling on the Zero. Yeah, have you been there, the Zero? Well, no, not me. This old river rat steers clear of the weird highways. I've been traveling this river for more than half my life, more or less, alone. I think I've seen it change quite a bit in all those years, but I can't say for sure. The water has a peculiar way of making a person forget. Some nights I remember a place, but it's full of strange new people. And some nights I meet an old friend on an unfamiliar shore. Wonder which kind of night this is. Who is he talking to? I forgot. It was Will and somebody. Should have been paying more attention. Shannon. Isn't that Shannon? I think it was Junebug, right? I think that was it. We've talked to Will. There's a cat. Or is that a dog? That's a dog. Kate, I mean. How's the river spray treating you? I thought I saw squinting. It's hard water, hard on the eyes. It still irritates mine a little. I'm piloting a tugboat through it 6 nights a week. Don't be shy to close them in public, your eyes, I mean. People will just assume you're thoughtful. You need tea. So, agrocyte, Girita definitely. Peppermint, dried spring, agaricus, milk thistle, dried reishi. I've never heard of some of these things before. What are all those for? High strain, dried spring, agaricus, mask the taste of the rest of it. Dried reishi is particular, it has eccentric flavor profile. It's not mushroom based, but I'm a big believer in the fungal pharmacy. Fungus? Mungus? How's the water looking tonight? That goes dicey tonight. Bad luck for you. Expect waves and diversions. Dogwood Drive is by the silo mail shop stop. But we may need to spend some time indirect route before we hit the stop, okay? And there's other business, mail to drop off, garbage to pick up, and a few favors to execute, all dotted on the river banks from here to there. I think the river we're on is the Echo. I didn't say that before, I forget. Hope you enjoy the trip, our little Mammoth. Take advantage of all the amenities, fresh air, cozy bunks, hot tea, the video room. There are some pretty interesting tapes down there, actually. Usually, unusual, I mean weird. Watch out, VCR doesn't take your hand off, though. It's untrustworthy. The deep VCR can take a hand off? Never heard of that before. So it must be some massive VCR. Oh yeah, Shannon can fix TVs, so maybe VCRs. What's wrong with the VCR? I could take a look. Oh, please do. I don't know anything about electronics. Maybe try a few different tapes. You'll get the picture. Hey, do me a favor. Go ask Will how the repairs are going, and if he needs anything. We're coming up on the next stop here. Just refueling and picking up a few things. You grab a bolt or some wire or something, whatever he needs. Well, eyes on the road, haha. And now I guess I gotta talk to Will. There's the Mammoth. Just a random Mammoth on the boat. I guess this is called the Mammoth that we're on. And I think Shannon's hair was different before. She looks like she put it in a little tail on the back. Hello, Will. Can't really see his face beneath that hoodie there. And he's wearing shorts with it. That's weird. Singing quietly. For we on mold and whiskey fed and to Shannon. Oh. What gears? Did you build this thing? Ha, no, this thing's probably older than I am. Got some gray in her pelt. They're calcium deposits, I guess. To be honest with you, I'm not really qualified for this work. Kate's a friend, you know how it is, don't you? What's your story, Will? Story, well, I like to listen to them, I like to tell them, but I don't have one of my own. I also don't have a permanent address or a pickup truck or any change of clothes. I wash my laundry in the river, and in that moment I'm truly free. Can't smell very good washing your laundry in the river. Have you ever been? Oh, this is a river, the sea. For some reason, I was thinking of the sea, but still, river, probably not very clean. I don't even have any shoes. I see that. That doesn't wear shoes. Hey, I should tell you where I left my shoes. He said he doesn't wear shoes. Do you know I'm a classically trained organist? It's true. Look at these long fingers and pedal gripping toes. Doesn't matter. A minor in French literature earned me a position teaching Artaud to Zola at the university. Well, some shitty governor cut state funding for our department, and I was demoted to mopping floors, running wiring through walls or dangerous places. I even operated the soundboard at the student theater. I left my shoes there at the university. It was a protest. Walk without shoes for something important or tragic. Doesn't even remember why he got rid of his shoes, but he's really proud of not wearing shoes. I ended up by the shore, and soon I was drifting along the echo. It ran for a while above ground then. It doesn't anymore, but I prefer subterranean waters anyways. Kate brings me along, and I record what I see and hear. I try to help the maintenance. I drop off the mail and pick up the trash. On occasion, I take the helm. Anyway, that's all I remember. Try to remember anymore. Listen to the river's stories, and my own stories get fainter and fainter. Well, I just keep drying gears, I guess. Interesting person. Ezra runs up to Shannon. Whoa, slow down, it's slippery up deck. Do you have batteries? Yeah, of course. What for? Johnny said I could use the tape recorder. It needs a battery. Oh, fun. Well, Shannon searches her pockets. Here's 4 different kinds. Surely one of these should fit. Wait, she has batteries in her pockets? Why does she just randomly have batteries in her pockets? Okay. Thank you. I can talk to Will. Oh wait, I'm Ezra. So I can talk to Will again. He's sort of an interesting character. Oh, is that a beard? It looks kind of like the hoodie's empty. You got your battery, small man. Go get some tape. Okay. I don't know why I had to talk to him for that. Inside, I guess. That seems like the way to go. Now, where's this tape? Musicians. Is that Junebug and Johnny? I don't know who the other one is. I don't remember Johnny's voice. I keep forgetting. To Junebug, really? You were at the entrance, don't remember this? It's Clara. We've all seen a lot of concerts. Serrano opened. His tape machine was broken or something and it got really cosmic. Right. At the flower shop. I remember that. Sorry, Clara. Well, you have a second chance here tonight. To Ezra. That was fast. Got the batteries? Let's see. Perfect. This one will do. So you hit the button here on the record to record. Hold it right here so you don't cover the microphone with your hand. Bet you'll find a lot of great sounds around the tugboat. There's plenty of tape in there. So don't be stingy with it. Just record anything that catches your ear. It really changes the whole way you listen. For the better, I mean. Are you playing a concert tonight? I could record that. Yeah, Clara here came all the way from Lithuania just to do the Echo River gig. Haha, a tour tomorrow. I'll be in Nashville, and then Atlanta, and then over the coast. Brutal. Well, they're lucky making a stop. Johnny, I saw her play once, and I remember loving it, and Johnny was moved. Speaking of Serrano, it's his night at the old rum colony. Kate said she usually stops off there. Well, that's ideal, I suppose, to meet a lady there to look at some old engine parts. About 3 hours ago. 3 hours fast to the rum colony, ma'am. I bet she's still there. I hope we don't stop there too long. Concert is soon. I don't want to keep them waiting. Nah, it's 3 every time. Nobody expects you to be punctual. To Ezra from Johnny. Hey, why don't you give that tape recorder a try? See if it's that cat over there that has anything it wants to say. I often use found sounds in my music. If you find something interesting sounds tonight, you can help me out. Oh, there is a cat there. And I'm gonna record it. Whoa, what's wrong with his arm? That's a little purring, I guess. And meow. And meowed. Cute. Okay, am I done recording? Oh, I guess I gotta click on it. I'm all done here. Conway seems to be taking the reins. What the hell happened to my arm? I don't remember anything happening. Does he even notice it? He hasn't complained about his leg in a while. You know, it's the strangest thing. I can't remember why I came up here. Fresh air? Maybe. It's homey in that cabin, though, and warm. It's just that thing about... What is it? What was it? When you walk through a door, when you go into the kitchen for something, and as soon as you pass from one room to another, you forget what you wanted. You have to walk back out to remember, like you left a part of your brain behind. Yeah, I wonder if I could follow that brain crumb trail all the way back to the room I was born in. Conway cranes his neck over the railing. You were driving for hours getting any sleep. You found beer. Yep, gotta have beer. There's a cooler down there. They said it's just floated by, if you believe that. Got caught in some netting, and they just haul it aboard at Bounty. Anyway, there's a sign on by the cooler. Take what you need and leave the rest. Shannon leans over the railing and looks at the river below. Did you see Ezra go in? Oh yeah, he's poking around with that tape recorder, exploring. Seems to keep himself entertained. Good for him. It's important to know how to... know how to be alone. What's up, huh? You look like there's something you want to ask. Fine, you can ask it. One question. Do you really have to go work at the Hard Times? Oh, was that the Hard Times factory or whatever, the whiskey place? I did not realize that. I just thought it was a random place that we went into because we went down on the... We accidentally went in there by sitting down, so maybe... did they say that it was a whiskey place? I remember drinking something alcoholic. Anyways, I apologize for not realizing that. But I don't... Was there any indication of it? I don't know. Didn't seem so bad, did it? It's a way to live. I mean, rent a bed, eat at the cafeteria. Not like I have a choice. I think you do have a choice. I have to repay my debt. Hell, I should be grateful for the opportunity. If you want to die with any dignity, you've got to settle up. That's why it's such a damn shame when people go sudden. What is this? It looks like the Route Zero, but with a boat. I'm sure I talk too much. Everyone on this river does. The problem is that we listen twice as much as that. We're only telling you half of the stories we hear. Kate told me that I ought to have been a photographer. Who's talking right now? She said you have the uncanny way of having been in a place at the time the thing happened there, and that's the hardest part of taking a photograph. Anyway, nice to her to say, but it isn't true, though I just about every story on the river. Most of them I picked up second, third, or fourth hand, so on. Listening, see? Now, I know what you're going to ask, so I'm going to answer it. Yes, I'm sure they're all true. Personally believe a story gets more true as it tossed around from the brain to brain, and the whole community brings their insight to bear brittle facts of expectation. There are a few Echo River stories I witnessed directly. I saw that big owl migration pass through. You might have heard about that. I was there when the old train station flooded. I saw the ghost of Stephen Bishop brew up a batch of white lightning on a raft. Or, anyways, I talked to a few sailors who recently crossed paths with him. I suspect I sampled his wares. One night, when I was working on the Murky Mammoth, we picked up a gaggle of passengers heading down to the mail drop by the silo of the lake reflections. Knew a couple of them in passing, a pair of traveling musicians, whom I often encountered on the river. The others were strangers to me at the time, a young woman, a small boy, and an old man whose name I didn't catch. Oh, and a smelly dog. We docked at a gas station so the Mammoth could refuel. And here we are at a gas station. I guess that was Will talking? Ezra stayed. Oh, these are options. Ezra can stay on the. Wait. Ezra can follow into the gas station. Why not? Let him go on a little journey too. Alright, scene 2, and I think that'll do for today. A gas station. That will be our next journey on the Kentucky Route 0. Alright. See you all next time.